Hey, my name is Seb and I wanted to take a quick look back into the game Saints Row before the new one gets released and include my thoughts on the old Saints Row games 2, 3 and 4 and how they performed.
Yeah!
And why I'm super excited for the new Saints Row game. Okay, let's jump inside. So welcome to Unleashed, where we take a bit more of an open-minded look about what we want in games themselves. And I'm going to divide this particular video up into 3 sections. If you're new here, or if you want to tell me your thoughts on what you want inside the game itself, then please do comment below. And a warning, heavy spoilers ahead. Right? Ready? Let's go.
Hello, humans. Ladies and gentlemen. This is not a time for fear, but a time for celebration.
Starting off with keeping things fresh. First off by saying I really honestly believe from what I've seen in the game already, the new Saints Row game, that it does look like a really fresh concept, and I'm really happy for it. But there are some things in previous games, story-wise, that I just don't agree with, or I thought were a bit complicated. And I'm really excited that this game doesn't look like it's coming from that position. First off by being something quite big, and it happened in Saints Row 4, and yeah, basically it's the destruction of the planet.
Mail?
You want me to leave a message?
Fine.
It's all gone.
Well, I'd say this was a productive day.
And going into a VR world. Well, you know the rest. And then mayhem after that. It's okay because I believe that the new Saints Row game isn't coming from this destruction of the world planet that just kind of made me not really invest that much of my time into the new game. And going into a VR world, because I can't see this new game taking place in a VR world. That's just my point of view. But honestly, I don't think it's coming from there anyway. I think this is coming from a completely separate, new, fresh point of view, whatever you like to call it. So yeah, I'm really happy with this new game and the freshness it brings. Next, we're going to talk about transportation. Transportation is very important when it comes to video games, as it tells us how to get from one place to another. In Saints Row 4, you had the ability to fly in a game where vehicles are quite an important thing in the game, and this game made them kind of not so much as important. Saints Row has always come out with customization mods, which is great when you think about it. You can go into a car and you can design it however you feel. But in Saints Row 4, you don't really get that. You don't really get that uniqueness of designing and building a car. Instead, you can fly and jump around buildings, which is cool, but it takes the uniqueness of your garage feeling away. You don't get the choice of what car you want to drive, because what's the point? You don't need to, you can just jump around the city. It's fun, and it's great, but it just takes the driving around and viewing the city portion out of the game. Instead, what you're looking at is just a bunch of rooftops as you're jumping around buildings. And it just takes the city away, in my point of view. I don't think this new game is coming from that. I don't think you're going to be a superhero. I don't think you're in a VR world. So I'm really excited for the new game because I believe that it's probably going to have some really cool driving mechanics, and it's going to come from a really fresh perspective when it comes to transportation. I can't wait, and I'm really looking forward to it. Last but not least, jokes, but not too silly jokes. Jokes are important in games. They're especially important to Saints Row. But for me, I'm not one for out of control jokes. Too, massive big jokes. I love Saints Row 2. There was an element of really good storytelling and a really good line of a few jokes here and there.
And where were you planning on having this little meeting? No.
Well, this place is pretty spacious.
In Saints Row 3 though, it felt like the jokes took a new level when they made you jump out of planes and ride on safes.
Are you kidding me? I never let my girl... Wait, what is that?
What is what?
That plane is... Okay, don't freak out or anything, but I think that plane is gonna try to ram us.
What do you mean, don't freak out? Do you have a plan?
Yeah. I shoot out the window, land in the plane, kill Philippe, then jump out the back again.
You mean we, right?
Look, just remember how happy you were when I caught you.
Wait, what?
Shoot the window and land in the plane.
It just felt there was a lot of random jokes and all. Of course, in both games, there are activities that make you, fall over into traffic and, make yourself hurt by pressing the right trigger button. But at the end of the day, there's an element of sensibility that I felt in Saints Row 2 that I didn't quite get in Saints Row 3. Now, that all in all, I've completed Saints Row 3 100%, and it's not a bad game. It's just I didn't really understand the story concept as much as I did in Saints Row 2. I am hoping, and I'm really hoping, that this new game has that lovely sense of calmness when it needs to feel calm and silly when it needs to feel silly. So that's my take on the game. From all of what I've said, this game looks really good. It looks like a really good open world story game with jokes included, and I can't generally wait till Saints Row gets released. And I think that it's going to take a fresh perspective on the Saints Row series. So what do you guys think about the game? Before I go, there are two really important things that I want to see in this game. One being the activities. I really enjoy all the activities, and I really hope they stay in the game. The activities are one of the major points in Saints Row, and I couldn't imagine a Saints Row game without fun, crashy, random activities with blaze trials and cops and whatnot, and tanks and tank missions, and you level up, you gain respect, and the respect helps you do missions. That's the Saints Row in a nutshell. And also, I really want the direction system to be in, like it was in Saints Row 3 and 4, where you drive around the city and you could actually view the city because the arrows were there that were telling you to go left or right whenever you came to a corner. I thought that was excellent, and I hope this stays and remains in the new Saints Row game. Anyway, those are two things that I'm excited for, and again, like I said, if you got anything that you want to note down, please tell me in the comment section down below. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think about the new Saints Row game, as I've said before, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.
Well, shit.